And hello, everybody. I'm Leech. This is Leechy TV. As always, welcome or welcome back. Today, we're going to take on the third boss tower. Hopefully, win. See this to the other side so we can have some chill time, explore the map a little bit more afterwards, and maybe even have an opportunity to find another base location. With that said, I'm certain you could probably tell already. But I am certainly in the Leechy TV mood with a new shirt I just made. Oh, probably couldn't hear me for my stomach being in the way. But yeah, I had to get myself a little something custom made just to enjoy and prepare for blowing off steam from work. With that said, let's go ahead without further ado, get my ugly mug off of this, so that we can enjoy the game. So for anybody who's been with us before, real quick, I'm gonna pull chat up. For anybody that's been with us before, bear heads up, I have done a little off-camera work because, well, yeah, it was needed. I've also played around with some breeding, so if anybody has any questions, I may not be able to answer them all, but I think I've got this pretty well worked out, and I would love to kick some ideas about where to gain information at. With that said, I'm going to go ahead real quick and we're going to very kindly map over to the third boss tower and pull no punches and waste no time. Also, before we jump in, I'd just like to point out that down below in the about section or description section, there is a link to join us on Discord. By us, I mean myself and our wonderful additional family and friends and Litterbox Gaming, where I also run a channel. And also, for anybody who would be interested, there is a wonderful poll in chat. Feel free to answer. You don't have to. Or at least say it so you can stop in and say hi. With that said, here we go. Now the real question is, I'm going to remove my ugly mug from this for just a second, so we can all enjoy the cutscene together. Cheese is real with this one. But I'm not gonna lie, that's a really good use. Berserk is bad looking. All right, IR back on screen. No, sir. Why are you spitting ooze at me already? That is not very nice, sir. I did not fret too much about upgrading my personal weapons, with the expectation instead to focus more on upgrading pals and armor. Although I am not wearing my top tier armor currently. We did do a little bit of work on Warsect. I'm not going to pretend that I am all-knowing with it though, so I don't know how functional it was. We're going to put out our other pal, give him a little XP, see how he does. Pretty decently, actually. Oh no, his last hit wasn't that great. All right. Everybody wants to see Anubis, I'm certain, right? So let's go ahead and put Anubis out on the field. And I'm pretty certain that this should go pretty smooth. I had some questions last 2 times, but I've been putting in some effort off the camera and trying to learn the game a little bit better without getting too cheesy with it. And I'm thinking tomorrow night we might do a hangout to celebrate the weekend and maybe even possibly do. Sorry about that. I'm trying to line up a. Whoa, no, sir. That was not nice. And possibly look at doing some base building in a new location. Maybe, just maybe, we'll look at doing the 4th tower boss. But I'd really like to level up some more of my pals. Get some scrolls. So I can speed that process up a little bit. Man, he is already down to 86,000 health. No, sir. Go get him, buddy. I am not doing hardly anything with my hits from this poor crossbow. Every so often you'll see like 100 rattle off, I think. Yep, 160 right there. But nothing substantial. Okay, buddy. Come on, Anubis. You got this, buddy. Nope. Do a quick recall. I cannot hit to save my life. There we go. Thank you, Anubis. You are a good guy. Or girl, I don't know. I've not really looked to see what Anubis is. Feel free to tell me how rude that is. In fact, I don't know that I've used Anubis to breed anything. I bred to get him. I used Chillet and the Quetzal or Quetzal. The blue wyvernish dragon. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do a switch out. Just to get some more hits and XP from our buddy here. I don't know if that's how that works or not, but all right, War Sect, make light work at him. Man, he is. I feel like he definitely goes after you a little bit more than some of the others have. Come on, bud. Just gotta work him down. We can do this. Whoa. Sir. He was not being friendly at all. I feel like somebody who's wearing such flashy boots and wings should be a little friendlier. I mean, is it just me, or is it kind of like a slightly darker version of Peter Pan vibes? Come on, bud. Still got 3 minutes. Go ahead, and I shouldn't do this out in the open like this. Oh. All right. There you go. Anubis will get some big hits on him. I can't wait to get everything else leveled up. I'm really excited to see what some of these others can do. And there's still pals. Like, no matter how much breeding I did, there's still pals that I have not yet gotten. I think that's kind of like the exciting part, is to see what everything can do. All right. Nope. I see you getting ready to land that big hit, and we're not going to do that today, my friend. We whittled him down, I think it was like 50k in 3 minutes, so we should be good. It might be a little close. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. That was a good little hit I just took. I don't know if I appreciate that so much. Come on, Nubis. A couple more good hits. Got about 2 minutes left. Got it. Got it. Hey. We got it, y'all. Ooh. They didn't even see that coming. They didn't see that coming. I didn't see it coming, to be honest. But a little bit more confident going in now. So, fingers crossed. That means it's going to be a good day for the rest of it. I'm not going to have to go back to hunting my stuff up. God, that would be so horrible. All right, real quick. Readjust these screens. All right, so we got another level. Enhance. Skill points. I feel like some more stamina might be... I don't know that I'll need it, but I might. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that way. Let's see what kind of skill points we got. Because what I would really love to do... Astagon has a saddle? What? So does Shadowbeak. I'm not gonna lie, I would totally love to see what Shadowbeak's about. And Astagon. So I'm gonna have to get those. Then I'm gonna have to do some doubling back. Gotta get the POW armor, because, you know, makes no sense to do this if we're not gonna get that stuff. Alright, real quick. We now have a meteor launcher, y'all. What do you know about that? Probably do us some good, though, if we're gonna have the meteor launcher. Probably make some ammunition for it, huh? See how bad these are to make. Oh, they're not all that bad. Cool. I'll leave that for the pals to do. I'm certain they'll get to it eventually. Maybe. We'll see. All right. Grab our metal. Put it away. Do a real quick bit of sorting and clearing. So, up next. Some things I have discovered through both acts of random breeding as well as switch that out. Cool. And we're going to go ahead and make ourselves another little meh chest. Because it doesn't have to be fancy. Put that away. Okay. So, a few of the things that I've discovered, and I'm going to go up here to check this out and show you. So, early on, you can get, and I say early on, but you can start leveling your pals up pretty quickly, and building them up as you go. But then once you hit about level 30, 20 to 30, honestly, probably in early 20s, you can probably tag Chillet pretty easily. Chillet is located literally just northeast of the starter area. So starter area, or actually, yeah, Fort Ruins. So yeah, it's just slightly northeast of where my base is at. That's at 167, negative 425. Once you've gotten Chillet, where you'll want the level at is to go get Quivering. And Quivering will give you the opportunity to bang out and tag and breed out your Anubis, which is going to come in handy. Like you seen in that combat, he, being the earth type, he has pretty good defense against like electricity and various elements. Plus his attack is pretty decent. I don't know how he'll fare against others, and I've got to see what the other fights will be like. But once you have Anubis, your next step is keep leveling up, do your boss battles, and what I'm kind of seeing is double back. You want to breed out a Grizzbolt. If you go to, what was that site? Let me see if I can pull it up here. New Chrome tab. So it's palworld.gg/breeding minus exclamation or minus calculator. And I'll put that in my comments after this is, or not in my comments, but in my, actually, you know what? I could put that in my comment section now. That way, anybody who might find themselves needing it. That should help out. But once you have Grizzbolt, you can breed them with Relaxosaurus. You can breed them with Massandra, with Rayhound, and then also with Lamball. Grizzbolt with Lamball will give you, what is its name? Shadowbeak, which I've not played with very much yet, but it seems like everybody says he's in tier and awesome, so we'll see. I do have to get it leveled up eventually. Real quick, though, I do want to get that saddle if I can. And what is that saddle? Not the Quivering saddle. Oh, I can actually get the Astagon and Shadowbeak. So we're going to start off with Astagon because I feel like Astagon would be really awesome and probably pretty cool to explore this world on. And does anybody have any ideas about future base build locations? Because what I'm really considering is Knuckleum just leveled up to 47 from that fight. That's pretty cool. Attack is 601. So attack isn't all that beefy and wonderful. But I don't really see where he has anything remarkable. So I may, despite him being an epic, change him out. And look at putting old Astagon in. 624, 590. So yeah, Astagon is going to be a better choice across the board, I think. And honestly, right now, Zenovator would be probably my best bet. But we'll see how this works out. I'll go back, finish up that real quickly. I may do a switch out. Help him build that out. Hopefully, quickly. And while this goes, and a lot of these epics I'm seeing have like level 4s and like helping and carrying items and mining. Level 4 and fire, watering. So breeding out those epics is probably your best bet to quickly level, or at least I'm starting to find that out. The biggest challenge is just, if you're new to the game, probably finding the locations to make or get everything you need to make your cakes, because it requires like cake or super high foods in order to get everything to breed appropriately. All right, so it's looking like everything is going good still. We're almost done with the saddle. That's the only reason why I'm staying with it. I'm going to take my ugly mug off of cam, but I'll continue talking with you. Just so I can grab a drink while this is crafting. If I can reach over and grab a drink while holding the F key. Might be the silliest thing I've had to do. I need more hands. I was originally going to hold off on streaming today and stream tomorrow night, but remembered that one of my favorites to watch in the mornings is taking the day off after a lot of hectic hours streaming, so figured it might be a good time for me to go ahead and do that boss battle. Now, I've got Astagon. I think Astagon flies. I've not really used him. Oh yeah, he flies. Does he? I don't think he does fly. Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, he totally flies. Good. I was about to get really super confused. Yeah. Oh, we'll just go ahead and waste that. All right, let me off. We'll see how that works out. I'll switch him out. And I'll get him up top. And we'll go ahead and switch Beacon. who even has a higher level or a higher amount of TPS than Noklum. But we'll still switch them out for Noklum. And I think that's going to be the lineup for the moment. All right. With that said, I'll go ahead, grab me one more drink, and then we'll figure out where we're going to go to. The real question is, so I'd started exploring up through here, and I really don't mind the idea of hitting this up some more. Because you have Urchin, you have the big boss Noklum, Menacing Tarot, which I have not gotten yet. I think there's a way to breed up Menacing, so we may conclude the stream with breeding up Menacing. I would like to explore this area some more because I know there's a swampland section, I think through here, or I don't know, somewhere. I think it's through here. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put that gnarly face cam back on. And I guess I'll go ahead and I'll start off over there. We'll see how this goes. Okay. The good news is the cough has gotten so much better. Still get it every so often, but nothing like it was. All right, so we're going to go ahead and probably not use him. I have to get used to who I'm looking for now. Oh, you got to double tap it. All right, let's see what he can do. Nightmare Ball. Well, apparently I'm not going to be very accurate with him until I get used to him. Whoa. Maybe I should switch to a different spear type and just go for a catch. I think. Well, maybe not. Well, sorry, bud, but dude, the like anybody else catching this, I am kind of amazed by this so far. It's not very fast. So I will want to definitely check out and level up Razorbeak or Buckbeak or whatever him's name be. All right, so I would very much so like to see what we can do about taming. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like there's some... Okay, there's a boss over here. What do y'all think? Take on a boss. Can we take on a boss with this creature? I don't know. I mean, like, in all honesty, I certainly feel like I would have aerial superiority. Sir. Well, not dealing a lot of damage, but also have well, yet again, the main attack that he readies can't land. This wouldn't be me if I could. Okay. Real quick, we're going to go ahead and eat some foodage. Feed our buddy some food. Also get Anubis and Orsec ready. We've managed to take them down, though, a few hundred. Right? Yeah, that's like 100 hit points total. But this is a boss level, so go ahead. That's laughable. I'm kind of curious what my little buddy here could do. Is he getting good hits? It's looking like he is. Daggone. So yeah, he is definitely taking him down. Get him. I can ride him once he gets to a level. Okay. Up next. Get him. I gotta scurry up as quickly as possible. Because I don't trust this. No, sir. For the health to be so close, I feel like the fight is actually harder. Whoa. Warsec don't care about that, buddy. Okay, he cared about that. Get him, Anubis. Unfortunately, I can't really monitor the fight too much until I'm out of ground or out of bounds of the fight. So I'm trying to get where I can angle it. Hitting them for a whole whopping 6. Oh. This guy. But he's still whittled down to 1800 HP. That's pretty daggone good. The boss didn't do this much damage. But I don't think that's going to do a whole lot of damage to myself. I don't think that's going to... Yeah. This is just going to be a whittled down game. I think we got him. I might be wrong, but... I'm going to definitely have to get that other saddle. See if that other one is going to be any faster. I certainly hope it is. No, sir. Nubis, you good? Yeah, you're good, bud. I feel like a mosquito. I'm just gently caressing his forehead with arrows. As big as he is, I'm pretty certain that's how he views me, too. He is not playing. Can I tame him? I bet you can't. Doesn't matter. Hey, come here, Anubis. Hey, buddy. Hey. Oh, there's a photo mode? I did not know this. But first things first, we gotta pet Anubis. And we should also feed him. That's right. Who's a good Anubis? I can't believe I'm actually growing to like this game as much as I do. Alright, real quick. We have another scope point. I feel like we're doing pretty good for where we started. I feel like in these times where you need to climb and like stamina would be really amazing. But I feel like I'm going to hate myself if I don't get my HP up just a touch bit more. Because I know there's like 2 more levels or 2 more tiers that I can build out my armor, maybe even 3. So it makes a lot of sense to have some HP to go with it, because I don't know what those final bosses look like. And not only am I clueless to what the final bosses are going to be like, I think there's like more beyond that, like even higher tier bosses that you can like summon in. As much as I was sweating the early game, whoa, I am throwing the wrong spears around like nothing. I need to not do that. I think that is one of those BS chests, so it is. That thing just healed up. It's like an epic dino. He just healed up from it. Might be a little out of my depths in this area. Real quick, I want to see. So this attacks up to 647 and 620 for defense. That's not bad. 611, 575. Again, not horrible. But like, that defense on him is like insane. The attack's not bad on Anubis. And Orzurk hasn't had the levels that I've put into Xenovator. And he's almost at Xenovator's level. That's insanity. Yeah. Not in the slightest bit concerned with you, buddy. Do what you do. I'm going to say that, and I'm just going to get rickrolled. And it would absolutely serve me well. Got 2 more Ultra Spears. That's cool. I don't know where I've picked up all those other spears at, because I can't make all those spears yet. Those are Chilla Ignisus, which is cool. There's just swampland over this way. I know I want to build somewhere where there's oil, but I don't know all the oil locations yet. So I think for today, it'd be a good idea to kind of scope out some spots. Grab some things as they present themselves as available. And then Lulu. I don't know if I have a Lulu or not. I think I do. I mean, there's one way to find out. I could just try to tame one, but Verdash, I have a Verdash. And apparently Bush. Oh, okay, that's the nocturnal version. That's why. Hello and welcome to stream, and anybody who's joining us currently. Just like to say thank you for joining us. If you look back a little bit further, you'll find locked requires generating electricity. Oh, we got you. No. That gives electric organs. That's pretty cool. I am glad I know that. So I'm wondering if my electric one would be any faster. Menace Sting looks pretty promising. And I just wasted a ball, but it doesn't matter because guess what? It was the wrong ball anyways. It would not have caught anything. Not over here. I need to also go over there and... is that... Oh, Zephyr Lux? I think I can get things by breeding with a Hell Zephyr, or breeding to a Hell Zephyr. Pricksters? I don't think I have a Prickster. Sir, can you just be cool? I doubt it. Be cool, y'all. We don't have to behave like this. We could be chill. We could be friendly. We could. Well, I Guess we can't. Well, I'm gonna have to go because, yeah, they are definitely ticking away HP. Wow, I was not expecting that. Oof. All right, so definitely need to do some more souping up of my pals, but they're still doing pretty stupid good. I'm really excited to see what is his name? Orsec can do once I get him built up. What? Another Prickster. Really not wanting a... I mean, I guess I kind of need one just to say I have one. But that should be something for another time. All right. I'm going to go ahead. Land it down over here. And get this waypoint. Dude, look at them attacking. They had no cares. They were hitting hard and fast. Oof. Kind of want that soul, though. Because those souls will come in handy. Because as I start breeding again, we'll need to consider who I should level up next or further. That's a Prickster. Those are all Pricksters. Good deal, buddy. Thank you. Okay, so singularly, they're not that big of a deal. It's just good to know. It's when they're in those big groups like that that they're obnoxious and difficult. Did I get that Hell Zephyr earlier? I think I did. Yeah, I totally did. I'll find out here in a little bit, but I'm pretty certain I did. I hope. All right. We'll cut through here. Don't mind if I... What is... I could have swore I just seen something glowing. Oh, no, it's just shrubs. Where is... all the stuffs one would want? There's got to be good stuffs. He actually flies faster than I thought. He is actually pretty decent. Another house soul. I don't know what level, but that'll help because I've not put anything into anything with most of these. I've only done small upgrading for 2 of the pals I have. And the one is currently being, despite its high damage, has been kind of backstage so I can test out the new ones. No, but I'm really appreciating this. This area is absolutely amazing. Oil looks like craters in the ground, right? I think it does. So I definitely do need to find some oil. All right, quivering. Ignis, be nice. Thank you. Y'all all right? You're actually kind of friendly, aren't y'all? Now let me get real close to him and find out. And find out I would. All right. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. That looks like the direction for swamp. Bet it's further on that side. Now watch me be wrong. I also feel like my stamina is like massively better on him. He is like jet rocketing along. That is stupid good. Okay. Got ourselves another effigy, which will be needed because I do need to upgrade my ability to catch. Large common egg. I feel like some of those larger, like common eggs, I can't swear to it, but I feel like they are useful for helping you get certain things. Sir, why would you even bother doing that? I will track you down to the end of the world. Oh, well. Except for that end of the world, because that is an absolute insane amount of pricksters. Dude. That's stupid. I'm out. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. 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 Can't make me. Although I would have loved to see what eggs they're growing. I really want those eggs. All of the eggs. If it wasn't for things like that around, I feel like this would be an amazing spot to farm up oil, because it's wide, it's open, there's 2 nodes. I mean, could I survive here? Don't talk stuff to me. Or they're saying some stuff. Dude. He was not playing. All right. So I can probably get some more electric organs over here. Hey, bud. Do you mind being a pal, helping me out? Get it? Being a pal? I'm sorry. I'll, I'll show myself out. Okay. Hey. Requires watering. Well, I did not know that was a thing. I've never encountered the watering ones. I will say, though, I do kind of want to build my base here now. I like the aesthetic. They got the little mushroom dudes over there. I could probably cut down trees around here if I needed to. But there's 2 oil things here. That's pretty phenomenal. I would have to probably bring in mats, and I don't know. I don't know. Aren't there like oil nodes also at the sir? I'm gonna have to ask you to cease and desist. Aren't there also oil nodes over at the volcano? Or am I dreaming that? So I feel like the volcano has a couple spots. I haven't explored it as much as I'd like to, but I feel like it has a few spots that are pretty okay. Don't worry, buddies. I ain't gonna hurt you. I want to come back and tame you. Oh, level 50 bounty Dexter. Oh, okay, you're all bounty hunters. An arrogant critic. That's exactly what I need in my day. I feel like we could all use an arrogant critic. All right, real quick, we're going to switch to game only for a moment. That way I can validate how we've been doing. We've been doing all right. Cool. Always reassuring. I want that chest. Thank you for all the shinies. I also want that effigy. Thank you. And the souls. Because this is going to help out drastically with getting all these pals to better levels. This is a nice little flat, super flat spot. I could create a heck of a garden and a manufacturing plant and a building. The only concern I have is, like, how do you defend this for raids? I mean, I could put walls up and stuff, but I know with some of these creatures that will spawn and some of these foes, they're going to get worse and worse, aren't they? Yeah? They have to. 52 nimble. Yeah, no thank you. I will pass. Hey, nimble. I'm literally on a rocket dragon. This is like Big Hero 6, but with like an attitude problem. Like, seriously. Plus you're level 52 and I ain't trying to mess with that. Not today. My mom didn't say I could come out and play. I'll show myself out. All right, Nimble, you can do whatever you want to do now. Because guess what? I'm out. You can have your private little beach spot. But you got one of them rattly huts over there. So we could totally do photo mode. I did not know that was a thing. That will learn me to maybe consider looking up what I'm doing moving forward. Yeah, maybe. All right, see what all we got over here. Those are those other quivering types, which eventually I'm going to want to tame everything. But for now, inventory is full. Kind of lame. It's fine though. I will totally drop a few items that I don't need in place of some items that I want. What? Capture power 37, 32, 43. So yeah, we'll go ahead and switch those around some. I feel like the medical supplies aren't that big of a deal. Honestly, neither is the gold I'm carrying, because you can pick up gold like super easy, but I'd much rather have those spears than all the gold in the world. Like any day. Okay. So I don't think there's much else through here for me to check out. So we'll head back this way, and maybe we'll even stop in to take in the view and check out some of the pals. I don't know what area that is. We're kind of low down, so I think that might be number 2 or 3, based upon what I've seen earlier. I don't even think I've been to number 1 yet, which it might not be a bad idea for me to, at a later time, check out that lower area. Yeah, we're getting ultra spears, large pal souls. These are all them things that we need. The more we get, the less I have to craft. And I am nothing if not lazy when it comes to having to hold F for hours at a time. No, sir. Just be calm. Be calm. Be still. We can work this out. Yeah. Or you can just stay back there and I can just buzz right past. That's a buddy. All right. We'll head down here, see what we got. Got some more souls. Don't mind if I do. I should have quite a few souls at this point. Should I liquidate house into something first and then pump up their stats with souls? Or should I breed up like the best of the best first? I don't know how that works. Like in some ways, there's certain aspects of this that kind of reminds me of Ark with the dino breeding, but in other ways, not so much. So I'm kind of at a loss at times with how things work. I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make any sense at all? Probably not. We'll figure it out. That's what we're here for. May have to run some science and see how things are going. I've seen a couple of random videos about updates that's either happened or are coming, but I don't know if that's legitimate or not, or if they're things that's already came to pass. I feel like I still have a little while to play this game and see it through to its course. And there's opportunities for challenges with it, I think. No, sirs, y'all can just be friendly. Let me come through. Mind my own business. I sincerely appreciate your all's help and assistance. What do we have on the ground? I want it. Whatever it is, I want it. More slab fragments. And water skill fruit, acid rain. Don't know that I want acid rain. Do kind of feel like cloth isn't that big of a deal. But the slab probably is. I don't know what it's used for yet, but I feel like it's like one of those in-game things based upon the area. What we got in here? Sapphire. What else? King Paka. I don't want a King Paka. There's nothing in me that says I want a King Paka. Do kind of want these incinerams to go away, but that could be another time. I think I'm going to go ahead and head over in this direction. Because I know there's got to be some locations for oil and all that. There just has to be. So while I'm doing all this flying and you're getting the joys of watching all of this, tomorrow night, my goal is to do a nice long-winded stream. Probably going to start around, we're going to go ahead and switch out to heat resistant armor. Thank you. So what I'm considering is probably starting between like 11 and 12 again. And then going till like 5:30, 6:30, 7 or later in the morning. Really dependent upon how everything goes. I'm trying to figure out what we want to do to iron out a full schedule so that, one, I can be consistent with streaming times, setting up some plans for what we're going to do, probably doing some test days where we can test out. What is this I'm hearing? What are you? Pineapple pizza enthusiast. I like pineapple pizza. If it has jalapenos as well. All right. Sorry, buddies, but y'all gotta go. All right, got your pal. And you're ticking away pretty good. Oop, got your nose. Oh, those are brothers. Yeah, I'm just gonna get myself in a kill zone right there. Nope. I'm out. Out. Oh, I say out. I'm really not here for all that anyways. Just want to chill. Check stuff out. I seen you liked pineapples too, and I thought you were going to be cool, bud. Clearly not. Now, I would not mind getting my hands on a reptile though. Got another reptile. The height and level that you get from them for fire is so nice. What is it? Is this like a boss area? I should probably, like, honestly check this out and fly around the area. Oh, what are you? A Blaze Howl knocked. Why have I not seen you before, and why do I not have you? Please let me have you. Thank you. I will love you forever, and I will name you something. I don't know what I'm going to name it yet. What are these? Pyrans. I don't know that I've seen a Pyran. I've legitimately not really investigated these areas like I should. But I now want a Pyran. Guys, I think I need a Pyran. First, I need to feed myself and my pals. Okay. Sorry, buddy, but I've got to beat you up to make friends with you. I don't know why this works in every game like that, but can you imagine how much nicer this would be if we could just talk about it? But according to certain personalities, not allowed to talk about that or talk like that. Okay. I have unused skill points again. That's amazing. What is... Am I... Yeah, I'm getting close to the center of everything again. So that's pretty cool. Hold shift. Yep. You can super speed up with that as well. That's pretty cool. So I feel like there's something through here, and I would like to explore this much more during the daytime. But for now, I feel like just getting through this. I feel like there's something like on this other side is where I vaguely remember seeing some oil. Isn't there like a... I feel like there's like a waypoint through here somewhere. I'm probably stupid. Daggone tickle in the throat will not go away. Do not clip that. Okay. Is there like a waypoint this way? Am I wrong? I feel like there was a fast travel through here that I didn't get the other day. I didn't do a whole lot of like real exploring. I just kind of like traveled the circumference of the area. Man, it sounds so angry through here. I love it. Oh, what is that? I must have whatever it is. Is that a blaze mutt? I feel like I've gotten all the knocks, but I haven't gotten the actual blaze mutts. Or blaze howl. Yeah, I've gotten one of them, I think. Time for me to go this way. I felt like there was like a statue or something through here. And that's where I seen, because I think there was like metal as well, maybe. I don't know, maybe I'm stupid. I probably am. Okay, so jet dragon's over here. What is a jet dragon? Clearly it's a boss. Dumb question, I know. Let's see. What we got. So jet dragon, where are you? I want to become your new friend. I feel like there should be like a... Yeah, there's another effigy. I need those so I can tame things. Nope. And stamina just went out. Okay. Is there like an entry? Or I can find said jet dragon? Or is there like a... It's daytime. What am I worrying about? Oh, no, it's just a jet dragon. And he's a level 60. That's a few levels out of my league, I think. I think I'm going to leave Jet Dragon alone for now. But we know where he's at. So we can return and make good friends with Jet Dragon. At a later time, maybe knock him out. Put some narco berries in his butt. Make him our best friend. Wait, no, that's Ark again. Not gonna lie, it's kind of cool. I think I like Astagon better. But that's still a really cool design. Dude, I swear, I feel like there should have been actual... What is that taking damage? Is that like legit? He just walked right into the fire. So I know for a fact there has to be like a location where there's oil through here. I know I've seen it. So what I'll do is I'll do a brief tour a little for. Okay, yeah, there's two right here. Three. And the lava would make that defendable. Also would make it very dangerous in a way too, I suppose. Uh, I kind of like the scenery in a way. Like it's not like home and garden style, but you can make a heck of a. What are those houses called? That are like biodiverse and like run off gray water. They're cool for what they're supposed to be used for, but I don't think that they're actually self sufficient like they're supposed to be. I think the only thing they're efficient at probably is making whoever uses them smell like feet. Really cool designs, though. I kind of like the idea of a house without straight walls, like all the curvatures, natural glass. All right. Why am I even grabbing this stuff? Because I know I can't collect anymore. I need to stop. I have a problem. All right. Whereabouts am I on the map? So I'm over here with Jet Dragon. If I just cut through the center, I can go and map back home from the Eternal Pyre. So that's what we're going to do. Just going to go ahead, transverse all the way up to the top, be done. I think that's fair enough, right? Dude, I shouldn't. But I should. What level am I in my team? I'm about to be level 50. It's looking like. I really don't want to lose my stuff right now. Like, I've got a lot of stuff. I should come back with some water types. Because they're damaging, I assume. They're much more damaging, I feel like, to fire types. There we go. Now I can regen stamp. I'm curious. Photo mode. Oh. Yeah, photo mode is not bad on this. Where has this been my entire life? Okay. So now that I know that's a thing, we'll be getting some better thumbs. Well, I feel like we've been doing all right with them. A little bit further this way. Why do I hear music? Why are you all angry at me? I think those things are just always angry anyways. Don't matter what I do. Yep, they're always angry. All right, buddies, y'all just do you. Keep on keeping on. All right, so for anybody who's joining, please feel free. You can skip back towards the beginning. True to the name of the stream and the goals, we quickly beat, or okay, at this point, really probably shouldn't be a potential issue of Spoiler alert, right? So we managed to knock out the third tower boss and continue our progress towards beating the game. And we are currently searching the world over to see if we can possibly find a new place for a base, which I think at this point on this side of this volcano makes kind of sense to me. I'll probably do a little bit more off hours recording or review of the map just to narrow it down. I said earlier tonight, but I've got to work tonight, so tomorrow night I'll probably be looking to do a stream starting somewhere between like 10 and 11, so we can work more towards not only building a second base, maybe making something a little bit more worth looking at, closer to my arc builds. Ooh. Since I don't have a lot of experience building in this, I don't know what that's going to look like in terms of setting up equipment. Like, can you build all that stuff indoors and have pals not act insane navigating? Or is it just a free-for-all? Kind of feel like it might be a free-for-all. No matter what I do, so we'll see. Sir, I kind of want you as well, because having more than one set of y'all in a base would, or at multiple bases, would be pretty tight. See. Don't die. Tamed you. Oh, I did not use the ult. I just used the end game. Oh no, I just used the best one I had on my hand. You gotta be joking me. I'm kind of sad at that. Okay. Now we can fast travel back to base. And once at base, I'm going to go ahead and save you all the hassle of having to deal with anything pertaining to watching me put away everything. So I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Thank you for everybody who stopped in. Really looking forward to getting to chat more and maybe even use the future screen where I can actually sit, check out what I'm reading, talk with you, and see what's going on at the end of the stream. With that said, again, for those of you who stopped in, said hey, thank you. As always, thank you for checking me out, and hope to see you later. Take good care of y'all.